Hello everyone. So I'm Sebastian, I'm here today to show you this new instrument. It's called a MicroFreak. It's a small synthesizer that we designed. It uses a digital oscillator and an analog filter. That's really the basis of it. I'm going to play through a few sounds and explain as I go. So, the way the oscillator works is that you have different modes that you can choose from using the type knob over here, and then 3 controls to modify the parameters of the synth. So this is a bass sound, and it's using what we call the superwave engine. So it's using a bunch of sawtooth waveforms together to create a unison effect. And I'm using the velocity, the speed at which I play on these touch plates to control the speed of the pitch envelope on the... So, digital oscillator, maybe we can listen to some basic tones. So we have some wavetable. So just scanning through some waveforms. Carpet Strong is a physical modeling engine. Right, and then we have a bunch more. Some of the modes are taken from the mutable instrument plate module. For this one, for instance, is the FM mode. Right, so digital oscillator and then analog filter. So let's listen to the filter now. I'm going to select a kind of a classic bass sound like this. So it's a 12 dB filter, so it leaves a lot of room for the oscillator to shine. It doesn't cut too many harmonics. It has multi-mode, so low pass, band pass, and high pass. Right. Then we have modulators, envelope, cycling envelope, and an LFO. So quite a lot of modulation at the same time. All of these are connected in the modulation matrix over here. So the way it works, for those who are familiar with the matrix boot, we use that same kind of paradigm where you can just select a source vertically and a destination horizontally, and just click and turn to set an amount of modulation. So let's, like for instance, just to put some envelope on the pitch, just select the right routing. Right. So from there we also have so this kind of the basic voice. We also have the keyboard over here, which is pretty new. It's a touch play keyboard, like I was saying, so using PCB to do the keys. It's pressure sensitive, you can do polyphonic pressure, and it's also used for the sequencer and arpeggiator. So let's just select this arpeggiator here. Using a hole. So we have a couple notes, order, up, you can do random, and pattern. Right. So the arpeggiator, another cool feature of the arpeggiator is the spice and dice over here. And the way it works is that it generates a random sequence for gate length. So you can do the notes, instead of all being the same length, they can be much shorter up to the way when they get silenced, or they can get longer and become tight. So for instance, I'll just now I'm getting silences, and I can reshuffle the sequence again by just using the type until I find something I like. Another interesting aspect of this instrument is that it's paraphonic. So we have only one filter, analog filter, but you get 4 voices of the oscillator that can go through the filter. So for instance, I could let's select maybe this patch right here. So this is using the FM engine, and the cycling envelope is looping, and it modulates the filter to create kind of a how to call it, big crushing effect. So I could also use the sequencer and just play along to it. So. Right, so this is more like classic sequences. The sequencer is a 64-step sequencer, and it's a polyphonic, 4-voice polyphonic sequencer. So it can be either step recording mode or real-time recording. So step recording, I just press record and enter some notes. So maybe I'll just. I can also just do some overrides in real time, like right, and I can also record some automation in the sequencer. Maybe making notes longer or shorter in the sequencer. Right. So this is a MicroFreak. It's going to be available between March and May. It's going to cost €299 and $299, and yeah, that's it. Let's just finish with a few presets to listen to. So this one is just messing around, like randomizing the type in the sequencer. So I get this sequence where each note plays with a different oscillator type. So kind of all the modulations playing at the same time and randomizing the parameters. And I'll just finish with this sound. As I say, the keyboard has polyphonic aftertouch. So this patch, each note I can, when I press my key louder, can get to higher, and I can do that with 4 voice. And I get a tone control on each note that I play. So this is MicroFreak. It's going to be available soon. Thanks for watching.